for being here today. Today, I want to talk about how to overcome a breakup. Before we start, can I ask you one question? If you're yes, you can raise your hand. If you're not, you don't need to raise your hand. Have you ever had a hard time after a breakup? Oh wow, that is more people than I expected. Yes, as you can see, breakups are really difficult. And I think everyone experienced one at some point in life. Even if people react to like they're completely okay, heartbreak can affect someone emotionally very long time. When people break up, others often say things like, just be nuanced, then you'll forget your ex. But honestly, that is not real healing. That is avoiding your pain. I know this because I tried to, and I regret it a lot. Distracting yourself may feel easier at first, but eventually the sadness will come back stronger. Everyone reacts to breakups differently. Some people feel relief at first because they think their relationship problems are finally over. But actually, later on, they begin to feel sadness, emptiness, and lonely. Others feel sadness immediately and struggle every day after a breakup. Others try to get their ex back because they think lonely and they feel sadness. While others try to stay busy so they do not have to think emotion at all. I think it depends more on personality, emotional attachment, and how someone deeply likes or loves others. Today, I want to share two methods that help me to handle out pain in a healthier way. First method is having a sad times on purpose. Many people try to avoid sadness by staying busy all the time, scrolling through social media, or pretending like they're completely okay. But actually, avoiding your emotion usually makes pain stronger. So instead, I give myself short amounts of time to feel sadness on purpose. Sometimes I cry when I was listening to music. Sometimes I wrote down my feelings in silence. Sometimes I just sat alone and think honestly while everything happened to me. The important thing was allowing myself to feel emotion instead of hiding inside. If you keep everything bottled up, it can even affect your body. You may have trouble sleeping, lost motivation, or feel tired all the time. Losing someone you love is painful, and there is nothing weak admitting that. I think everyone is scared of feeling sadness because that means they're weak. But actually, facing your emotion takes courage. Second method is called narrative reframing. After my breakup, I became very mean to myself. I always kept thinking things like, I'm not a good person. Nobody will love me again. I blame everything that happened to me myself. One day, my friend saw I was talking to myself like that, and I said, why are you treating yourself like that? You're still a good person. And that moment really changed me a lot. I realized I was hurting myself more than breaking up myself. After that, I started to writing a diary. Writing helped me to organize my thoughts honestly and understand my emotion better. Slowly, I stopped blaming myself for everything that happened to me. I started to understand one fail in relationship does not erase Paul as a person. So please, do not become your own enemy. Be honest about yourself, but also be kind to yourself. Before I finish, I want everyone to remember 3 things. First, do not run away from your sadness or emotion. Second, give yourself healthy time to feel sadness. Third, reflect on your experience by writing or changing the way you talk to yourself. Overcoming a breakup means learning how to move forward without losing yourself. Of course, healing is not fast or easy. Some days you may feel completely okay, and other days, small memories suddenly pop up and make you feel emotional again. That is normal. Healing is not a straight line. Everyone moves forward at different speeds. So tonight, before you go to sleep, stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself, through this experience, I learned something about myself. Maybe you learn how strong you are. Maybe you learn what kind of your love you deserve. Or maybe you learn how to respect yourself more. Thank you for listening.